Okay. Hey guys, that's a parabola. And this point at the very bottom is called the vertex. Now, is that the biggest value of the function, Jesse, or is that the smallest? Because that's what we're doing today. It's the smallest, it's the lowest. So this is the minimum. Is that okay? Matter of fact, if you were coming left to right on this, you're using your snowboards coming down this ramp here, this function is decreasing, hey Joey? Then over here, it's increasing. Now you're doing a little bit of calculus, because that's what we do with calculus, increasing, decreasing, max and min. If I take my parabola and draw it this way, this is the vertex. Is that the maximum value of the function, India, or is it the smallest value of the function? Look up here. It's the biggest one, so that's the maximum. And the vertex is in the ordered pair HK. Is that okay, girls? And do you remember what the equation is for a parabola in vertex form?
Oh, it's A.
Well, it's A times X minus H. Because somebody chose the vertex to be H and K. You're right, could have been a V. It's still alphabetical, which is good. But I can remember which is which. Now remember that H is the X coordinate and K is the Y coordinate. Okay, Joey? That okay? Yes? No? Okay, so now let's go on to the page of the nose. I'm going to switch my pages here. Okay, find your vertex. Does it matter this number that's out in front of the parentheses? Now, I want you also, let's go back and look at this again. Okay, Joey, this is careful. Listen carefully. If you get this, then it's easy to remember. This is the lowest value. I want all my other values to be bigger. In this case, it's the other way around. But if we just focus on the lowest one, what's the vertex for this? Not one. Okay, so I want this y value to either have its biggest value or lowest. If you square any number, it's always positive or negative. Any number if you square it, positive, except for one number, 0. That is the smallest number that this part right here could ever be. So remember, this is going to be a minimum. I want my parabola to get bigger. I want the lowest place. Well, the lowest place occurs when this is 0. That's why it works. So what's the x value going to be? It's going to be positive 3. And the y value will be positive 5. There's still a little confusion about if it should be negative 3 or positive 3. You want this parentheses to be 0. Does that make sense? I want this to be the smallest number I can have. I want it to be 0. Because I want to add to 5, so it's just going to keep growing. So and never be negative. So I want that to be 0. So what's the answer to this one then? It's positive 1, negative 9. After I'm done. Well, I don't care. Okay. What about this one? Negative 6 and positive 7. Okay, so that's the yellow worksheet that you did for today. You okay with that? You see why it's negative 6? I want this part right in here to be 0. A positive 6 won't work. 6 plus 6 is 12. Yes. This can't. X plus 6 will always be a positive number. Except for 0. It could be 0. It won't be negative. It's never negative. The parentheses, I understand your question now. The parentheses is never negative. What's inside there? You're right. X can be negative. That's okay. Okay, Taylor? X can be negative. But this part here, the smallest value it'll ever pick up is 0. Because when you square a negative number, it's always a positive. Okay, well, we're going to learn today what these little numbers out in front here do. And that's about all that's different or new. It's very short. Okay, parabolas that open up have minimum values, and ones that open down have maximum values. Okay, gents? I'm going to tell you that if A is, that's the number in front of that squared term, if A is negative, this opens down. Okay, guys? Negative. Okay, now listen carefully. This is, guys. Okay. No.
But I have to go to the so bad, though. I'm not kidding.
Okay, go. Okay, India. Now, if you listen to this carefully, you'll be well prepared for calculus if you ever have to take it. Okay, India? If this A is negative, it opens down. And if you think about it, if you're feeling negative, you're feeling down, right? This opens down then. And this will be a maximum value. Negative is a maximum. But I draw the picture. So if my A is positive, because it's going to snow, right? So A is positive, so we're feeling happy. So that's opening up. And then I draw the picture. It's going to open like that. Is that a maximum or a minimum? Joey, is that a maximum or minimum? It's a minimum. So I don't memorize it. I just say, oh, A is negative. I'm feeling down. It's upside down. So therefore, then I draw the picture, and I say, oh, I can see it's a max then. I don't memorize it. I've been teaching calculus for 20-some years. I've never memorized that. Yes. And this is what you do. This is one of the things you do in calculus. Everything you do is getting you ready for that upper level math. Okay. So if A is a positive number, it opens up. We're happy, right? A is positive. And then we get a minimum. I want to think it's a max, but it isn't. It's the opposite of what I think. Okay, so what's my vertex here? What's the vertex right here? Matt? 5, negative 7. What's the vertex here? Now, the 3 itself will dictate how skinny or fat that parabola is. What's the vertex here? It's at negative 6, 1. It's opening down because of this negative. Put the little eyes in. You're feeling sad, so it's going to go down, and therefore it's a maximum. Okay, so all we're going to do is a worksheet, but we're going to just do some practice problems, and then we'll do the worksheet. Ready? So that's the next slide. Oh, and I'll put some lines in here for you guys. And you guys can come up and do the problems. I don't know why the lines aren't there. They are now. So I want you to name the vertex, and then say if it's a max or min. Now what we do is I draw a picture. This is a positive one. Now, only ones we know of, the A is going to be 1. Demonte? Yes? Okay. This is positive. So if you're positive, you're feeling up. You like that, right? Max or min? Joey? Look here. Is that a maximum or minimum? You're right, it's the minimum. Yes. Okay. So what's the vertex? Negative what? 2 and negative 5. Okay, so you guys want to fill in that chart? I'm going to walk around. Go ahead and fill that in there, and somebody wants to go up and fill it in on the board. Take turns, please. So fill that out. And it should label all the vertex. There you go. And you guys check. Did they do it right? So we're going to fill in this little chart. Put the vertex in. Tell me if it's a max or min. Are they right? 4, negative 7? Yeah, it's positive, right? Yep. job, yeah. Yep. It's just, you guys, it's just the sign of A. Okay? Let's get the next one. Jay, you gonna do the next one? Okay, Jane, would you have a seat, please? You getting it? Okay. Let's get the vertex, or do you want to do the maximum first? That's easier. He's going to do this one. This is a max or min. Draw the picture. Okay, Jane, would you have a seat, please? This is the sign right there that you want to look at, negative. So is it going to be this way or this way? Jens, have a seat, please. Yeah. Oh. Very good. Now where's the vertex? Excellent. Shh. Guys. Good. Who wants to do the last one?
Okay, I was waiting up here.
You did that one.
I didn't do that one.
We'll help Jens. It's a negative. We can extend the board. There. So
I know.
Sarah can do it. I thought you did the second one.
No, it was her, and then you did the first one.
Comma, yeah. Okay, Sarah. Sarah, max or min?
It's actually a max.
Because?
Because it's a negative. No, negative.
Careful, don't do that. This is a negative, so that means my parabola is going to look like that. So it's a max. It won't work with that.
Yeah, that's right.
It won't work with that. It doesn't have that. No, it'll scratch the board.
Okay, I'll do it really good. You can sit here and write.
Okay, I'm going to get you guys your worksheet. And the questions on the yellow worksheet, that should be turned in. The answers are online. And I'll make sure the answers to this are online. Oh, this is the wrong folder. Don't mess that up. Anybody absent yesterday? Why do I have so many of these? You should easily finish this in class. And then you can go take the test, hopefully so. You should easily finish this in class, and I should collect your other yellow one. Now you guys don't skip the bottom problems, because those are the review for the cumulative. The yellow one should be done. Okay, so I should get the yellow one. I should be able to get it corrected and maybe back to you today, if I get it. Okay, kids. Yes. Yep, do that test and do well on it. Does everybody have a worksheet? No. Yeah, you can retake anything. No, you have to come in and do the corrections and stuff.
Oh yeah, you're getting them out.
Okay. Oh, those are too old, because that's the last quarter. I can do something with these, but I can't do anything with these. Thank you. Okay, guys, you have time to work? Jane, you have things to work on. No.
No, what?
I don't want to see that.
Right, okay.
Okay.
What's that?